So let's start doing the test. We will walk you through each of these 8 dimensions. We will give you a description of a state of being with the left side and the right side, and you are to choose where on this scale you think that you are and where you think you need to be able to handle that strategic challenge you just defined. So let's look at the first dimension, the shared view on strategy and priorities. So we look at the different scales here. You can say on the left side, our company or your company is managed from above. And on the right side, you're all aware of about the main challenges you face in your company. So if you look at the different aspects and the questions here, on the left side, our company is managed from above. That's when, for instance, the business plan is developed and established by management alone. Strategic information is formulated and dictated by the managers, and goals are cascaded down into the line organization and followed up by managers. If you compare that to the right side, the strategy is described with a few important strategic priorities, with a why argumentation, such as all the outside threats and opportunities and challenges, and the inside business operations status. The status is set as an open dialogue involving everyone, an open dialogue about your business and the challenges you face. The goals, they are owned by each local expertise, where all functions decides their goals and ensures that it contributes to the overall strategy. So this is the things you should compare. And when you then get to the question, it is to find a way. Where are you on this scale, do you think? You just move your marker to a position where you are on this scale. If I would describe this little more of what we mean by this strategic aspect, the strategic dialogue, if I describe the right side of it, well, the management makes a strategic listening, a strategic dialogue that consists of a focus and a goal, the prioritized ones. It consists of a number of gaps that needs to be closed. And it also consists of like an operational vision, a way of being in the future where you need to be. And together with that, it is backed up with this why argumentation. All aspects and facts and information about threats and difficulties, demands from the markets and the customers, all the kind of different possibilities you have in the future. This is then having a dialogue around, a true and honest dialogue where everyone is asking the company of, do you agree upon this? And do you have any other alternatives, any other ideas, and so on. So management asks for advice here. The next part of this is when the teams then come up with their own best contribution. All the local expertise teams comes up with their best contribution. So they define their own best contribution, their own local goals, their own metrics, their own action plan. And this is also done in a dialogue with colleagues and managers to get feedback, to get other perspectives and insights. But it is owned fully by the local expertise team. So they own this. So that's why the arrows goes up. The dialogue is also consisting of a component where it is clear why this is important for every single person in the company. Why is it important for me or you or everyone personally that you succeed, and why? So it's also part of this. So if you imagine this picture in front of you as the right side of this, of the scale, and then determine where are you today.